Chris, you bring an interesting box, but I hear it's a boring shoe.
It is technically a boring shoe, but it is also all-purpose.
Hey everyone, and welcome to SneakerWeb. My name's Rico.
My name is Chris.
And Chris, according to the internet, you have one of the most boring shoes brought to the channel right now.
The nickname being the boring general purpose shoe. These were created by Tom Sachs and designed with Nike. It does get the nickname Nike Craft.
Which is?
These are basically an all-purpose shoe, good for just about anything, the working man, the average person, or someone that likes to do just about everything else in between.
Even lawn work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much, climbing hills.
These are heavy.
They're pretty heavy in hand, but on feet, they're actually very, very comfortable.
That's good to hear.
So let's go ahead and break down the materials.
I'll let you do that.
So you have a bunch of suede around the front part of the toe. You do have suede accents going up where the lacelets are. You do get the nylon mesh tongue right here, and you also get the nylon straps. There is the three-piece mold EVA foam that is attached to this as well. You do get this almost hiking style bottom as far as the shoe goes.
Well, this is actually their waffle pattern from Nike in terms of history, but it's built it's a lot of thick rubber on the bottom. Yeah,
lots of rubber on this one. It, like most people would say, it's built for tough. This shoe is definitely one of that. Usually I'm completely against suede accents on shoes that are supposed to be considered durable. Yeah. But in this case,
well, no, suede is a very durable material. That's why they use it on skate shoes and everyday shoes. Yeah.
It's durable, but I also feel like suede gets super dirty.
It does,
and kind of just doesn't do it for me. Yeah. But I feel like on this shoe, it's made that purpose as to why it has that material. Now you do see some mesh all across the shoe, a little bit of the liner where the shoe meets. There's some mesh hints on there. There is only a sliver of padding on the upper back heel that you see on the inside of the shoe.
But it's actually pretty dense.
Yeah, it's dense and it's actually not hard at all, and it's pretty comfortable. The laces are your standard laces, but these are biodegradable laces.
You do have a heel counter as well.
Yeah, so it is a solid shoe overall. But a little bit of the history, thinking back to the Mars Yard 1.0 and the 2.0s, Tom Sachs did have a creative ability with those two shoes, and those were very loved shoes. If you go on GOAT right now, you'll probably see the Mars Yard for an extraneous amount of money to buy because they were so popular back then.
Unreasonable amount, yes.
Probably due in part to the fact that Tom Sachs is Tom Sachs, and a lot of people were hyping it up because of who he is. But then he decided that he wanted to create a shoe that was for everybody, a shoe that anybody could have access to. And that's where he came up with the idea for this shoe. Now, originally he did create an almond colorway. It was like a beige up top and a rubber foam right around the bottom. And it actually is not my favorite design because of the colorway, but I do like the fact that he did come out with a yellow colorway. He is also coming out with a brown mocha colorway, which I think looks freaking amazing, and that's probably going to be my next up. A lot of people don't see the hype about this shoe. I didn't get into the shoe because of hype. I got into the shoe because it's generally comfortable. And
so for the ethos of the shoe.
Yeah, I like the ethos of the shoe. I like the backstory. I like that it's general purpose. I like that you can completely screw them up and
not feel bad about it.
Yeah, not feel bad about it. Like, this is almost like a workman's shoe, but also if you're going through a night on the town, you can dress it up like this or go hiking in these. I wouldn't recommend it because there's not much support, but if you're somebody that wants to...
I feel like there's enough support. There's...
Like,
I feel like the midsole, it actually cages you pretty well in the shoe.
And then you have that top slash bit of light.
And then you have the TPU heat welded areas. But yeah, you're pretty cupped in this shoe. I think you're pretty supportive. You're a little high off the ground, but yeah, you're pretty supportive.
Aside from Nike's like hiking line of sneakers, I'd probably choose those over these.
Oh,
in my
probably.
opinion. But
if you're going for strictly support, yes.
Yeah, like if you're doing a light hike, like a couple hills or whatever, I could see this as being a daily wear. I wouldn't recommend...
Rock climbing?
Well, probably, but I wouldn't recommend like serious climbing because of how thin The around the I guess the ankle is.
Yeah.
So there's that. But ultimately, I do believe that these shoes are super durable, and the stitching on this is super tight. The colorway is amazing. I've been really into yellows lately.
Yes.
I don't know why. This is probably like my 4th yellow sneaker
this year.
This year alone, but. I do like the fact that you have a bunch of different hints of materials on this. I heard there's probably over 10 different materials on this shoe alone.
Yeah.
So it's actually pretty dope to see that.
What?
Yeah. It's all over, and I really think that this shoe is kind of giving a little bit of a stab with Nike, saying that, you know what, we want to create something that's can be fashionable, but that can be completely just regular.
Yeah, they need to start doing this instead of giving the cheaper stuff. How much was the retail on these?
So retail on these, I don't even know. I think it was close to 200, but I paid only 150 on these.
Oh, so under.
So,
okay.
It could. Don't quote me on the price, because these prices for these are all over the place, to be honest with you. But I do believe that if you go into your local Nike store, you can actually pick up a pair of these. Don't quote me on that either. But I was seeing a bunch of pictures of people.
Just don't trust us.
Don't trust me about this shoe. But no, I did see a lot of pictures from people that went to Nike and that went to the stores and saw that they had a bunch of these stocked up, which is what Tom Sachs wanted. Because the first one was a limited release and not a lot of people got their hands on it, and obviously the botters bought all the shoes.
Yes.
He did a greater release with these, and just to let you guys know, these are women's releases.
Okay, that's
so
good.
You
so
have
women
to
are included.
Yeah, so you have to look at it more as, like, I guess, you have to go into the women's sizes and whatnot. I don't know if these go higher.
Do your size and a half conversions.
Yeah. I actually sized down in these. These are a size 10 in women's.
So speaking of fit, I was gonna say.
Yeah, so the size in these, in my opinion, for some reason, I like these to fit snug, and I don't like it to feel loose because of the thinness of where around the ankle is.
So your true size is?
My true size is 10 and a half.
So you went down to 10?
Yeah, I went down to a 10 in these, only because these felt better snug than they did, I guess, looser.
Yeah.
Because the materials on the inside are a little bit thinner to create breathability, I did feel like my feet were slipping out a little bit, so that's why I chose to go half a size down.
Gotcha.
But if you're somebody that likes an exact fit or something like that, then I would say, go up to your normal size.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, overall, I'm excited to wear these. I'm excited to do these ones in. Usually I don't do that with my shoes, but because of the purpose of these.
So you're turning into me with these.
I'm not gonna beat them up like you do, but I will do a small number on these. I will, do a little bit of outdoor activity.
I just want to say I clean up my shoes. I take care of my shoes. Don't act like I just tear off the midsole.
But like outdoor activity, basic stuff, riding bikes, stuff like that, I'll do in these shoes. But yeah, I'm interested to see how long these hold up and what the overall future would be for the upcoming releases.
I can't wait. My personal release that I've seen, that's my personal favorite is the gray colorway with the gum midsole.
Yeah.
I'm just a sucker for gum midsole, so if you do that with the gray upper, it's pretty much gonna catch my attention.
Yeah.
But that's also expensive.
Yes.
So with these, overall the design is very simplistic. I give it about a solid 8. It's very simple, its design. It is very simple in its purpose. It gives it kind of that off-white feel without being off-white. Yeah. I like that as well. I just always like the deconstructed look and how they put shoes together and yada, yada, yada. But I don't know personally the comfort of the shoe. I can just tell you the design, and the design on this, I'm very much for it.
Yeah, and I personally would give these about an 8.5, only because I don't really like the thinness too much of where the ankles are. I wish it was a little bit more padding on the edges. But overall, like you said, the deconstructed look, I like it a lot. I like that it's showing off the materials instead of hiding them.
It's very representative.
The colorway is super nice. I like that they also went with an off-white cream midsole versus just a straight white.
Yeah.
It gives it that kind of like outdoor look, and in my opinion, I think that's pretty dope.
Which these can definitely be used for.
Yeah, and this is outside of my comfort zone as far as shoes go. So it kind of gives me also an off-white feel, because you know how they had the spikes on the bottom of those as well. But it kind of like made me think, you know what, let me try it out. I never got my hands on the Mars Yards, and I wanted to see what everybody was
talking about.
up about these. So Trying them on and wearing them for about a day, I actually really enjoyed them a lot. So,
well, I can't wait to see the before and afters after, I don't know when you decide to.
I'll probably take them to New York this winter.
Oh shit! Okay.
And see how they hold up.
In the winter.
Yeah,
that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
But
so, yeah.
That takes care of everything for the Tom Sachs general all-purpose. That's the model?
Tom Sachs general purpose shoe is what
general purpose shoe. Very excited to see what your overall thoughts about these are. But that takes care of everything. Let us know if you have a pair and let us know your general thoughts on these. And as always, guys, make sure you guys subscribe, hit that bell notification. Really helps us out a lot. We're actually almost at 650. Can't wait to see that number climb even higher to 1,000. But again, thank you guys so much. And until next time, guys, make sure you guys...
Oh shit, I said that way too early.
Yeah, you really did. You jumped in the gun.
You said until next time. Shit, okay. But
until next time, guys, please swing by next time to see what else is coming. And with that being said, Chris.
I overstepped the gun, but just do what you guys got to do and just keep on trekking. We'll talk to you guys next time.
Peace.
Peace.
I'm keeping that in.
Yeah, I know.